All right, let's get into a reading. Friendly reminder, if you need anything, check out that description box, okay? Okay, let's see what we got. I want to see just what's coming in for you in love. Manifesting a choice. Somebody could be wanting a second chance with you. So somebody could be wanting to come in and start fresh with you. That's going to be for some of you. For some of you, there's a new person coming in. Manifesting, making a final choice on whether or not you want this in your life. So here coming up, you might have a choice between a new person, a past person, whether or not you want to give to this person. If this is a past person, it's like a second chance. Like, hey, I know we went out on maybe one date or we chatted a few days in a row. Let's try to give this another shot and really see where this can go. If this is someone new, they want to bring some sort of balance here. And you're going to be manifesting the choice, whether or not you want this or you don't. Now, here's the thing. This person will have red flags when they come in, okay? I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 3,000 times. All of us have red flags. You have to choose what red flags are okay with you. This person could have a lot of like passion. That could be a red flag for some of you. This person could be a very passionate person, but they might not actually put in action behind it. So this could be the lover where you guys are sitting on the couch. Maybe it's your first or second date. You guys are talking about traveling. A red flag for them might be that they don't actually mean that they're going to do this. They're the talker, not a walker. And some of you, you might realize that this person has a lot of passion, but they don't put power or effort behind the passion. So that might end up pissing you off. Now, here's the thing. My dog is usually asleep. He has been sitting there staring at me since I started this reading. When I tell you, he got up and literally came and sat so he could stare directly at me, and it's freaking me out. Someone could stare at you. This could be a new person, this could be a past person, but this person might like to stare at you, to study your face, study your mannerisms. Y'all, it's freaking me out. He's like, just staring at me. So some of you might be able to tell who this is because they might have the tendency to like stare at you, watch you, study you, try to understand you. I feel like this person could be a little obsessed with you. Not in a bad way, but like in a I want to figure you out way. This person is trying to understand you, but they feel like the more that they understand you or the more that they've got you like figured out, they can't. So if it's a new person, they feel like as soon as they've got you figured out, just kidding, you're not what I thought at all. Same for a past person. Now, Spirit's recommending you take it slow, okay? Spirit's recommending that you take it slow. This person feels like they're in love with you. So if this is a new person, they feel like they're already in love with you around how you show up in your life. This is a past person. They could be doing self-reflection around why they've waited. Why do they have so much passion, but they never take action? And again, that could be a red flag. Now, whenever this person comes in or whenever this starts to unfold, you need to take it slow, okay? I'm seeing a lot of self-reflection around where you guys want this to go. I see a lot of truth and clarity around how this person feels for you and something unfolding in divine timing. It's going to be a conversation around this relationship soaring or flying, us getting it off the ground. So you guys could end up meeting or getting back in one another's energies, and you might recognize that this person does have a few red flags, and you're going to have to decide whether or not you can deal with it. Is this a red flag I can live with? Once you get through that, if you get through that, this person's going to say, hey, listen, I want to give you clarity around the fact that I want this to soar. I want this to fly. I want to see where this can go. I feel like when you guys have that conversation, it could be after 3 weeks or 3 months of dating or talking to one another, being in each other's energy, whether it's again or a new person. You guys are going to be doing a lot of self-reflection on what you want and how you can support one another and what you want to unfold in divine timing. This person does like that you're the kind of person where you can't be changed and it's hard to change your mind. They feel like that's something that's really amazing about you. Now, again, this person can have the tendency to show up in life from a place where it doesn't necessarily make sense. This person could also get defensive or guarded when you feel like it's inconvenient. So be aware of that. New person, past person, this person might have the tendency to take action or do things that don't make sense. They might also show up in a way where you're like, why are you being so defensive right now? I don't get it. Like, we're literally on a week vacation with one another and you're really going to nitpick something like this. That is showing that this person needs to do a little more healing, because they could be overanalyzing this dynamic in this situation with you. And the more that they get connected to you and the more that they kind of fall in love with you, the more that they see that you can't be changed, you can't be tamed. I don't know why I want to say that. It's kind of bringing some sense of insecurity within them that makes them want to be guarded, defensive, passionate, but the passion not being long lasting. There's an internal struggle with this person, is what I'm saying. An internal struggle with this person. Why does this person want you? Because they're ready. Okay, this person wants you because they want to offer something. They want to offer love. Some of you, this is a separation with the 8 of Cups on the bottom. Some of you, it isn't. Some of you, this person has walked away from something, let something go. Or this person's at a place where it's like, I'm ready to release the way my life is now. Which means I need to leave this behind and I'm ready to go into a chapter with you. Whatever that chapter looks like. So this person wants to complete a cycle and offer you love. All of this is going to happen in divine timing. I see right off the bat when this person comes back or when you guys start to get to know one another, you're going to be a little unsure if this person really is what you want, what you need, what you deserve. I see that this person's going to have a hard time telling you how much you mean to them. Again, I do see that there will be a conversation around you guys wanting this to soar. But you might be able, this person might not be a talker. They might be able to have conversations that are necessary, but if you're wanting this person to tell you everything that they're thinking and put everything on the line, I don't see that happening. I see there being a little bit of a disconnect. The movement forward is a little bit more of kind of like an illusion aspect. It's something you both are dreaming about, fantasizing about, reflecting on, but it might not be clear on what you both are wanting until later down the road, okay? So for a lot of you, this person's been trying to build the courage to approach you. If this is a past person, they're scared you don't feel the same way. If this is a past person, they could have showed up in a way where they really were being overly critical, overly practical. If it doesn't make sense, it don't make sense. I ain't doing it. This person could have been very rigid, and that could have been a red flag for you, is that this person could have been protecting themselves or getting what they wanted at all costs, even if that hurt you in the process. They could have been very defensive and guarded. Now they could want to come in and try something different, but you might notice that their actions, their intentions, and what they want might all be different, and each one of them might have different action and effort being put behind it. So I do think this person wants you. I think in their mind, they're in love with you, the way that they know love to be. You have to decide whether or not that love's good enough for you. This person's in a place of, trying to build courage to come in. For a lot of you, you've been patient, waiting on this person to make their move or to come back. Their intentions is to complete a cycle and offer some sort of love and say, okay, I'm ready for this. I really am ready for this. This could be someone who thought that they could leave you behind and recognizing that they couldn't. Give me a little bit more. Who is this? Recognizing that you can't be changed, but not only that, you're one of a kind. And we all know this. We all know that each one of you is one of a kind. But there's just something, Queen of Wands, there's just something about you that's so different. First off, this person's so attracted to you, it kind of makes me sick to my stomach, because I feel like if I'm around you guys, this person ain't gonna be able to keep their hands off of you, and it's gonna kind of annoy me. Get a room. That's this person's energy when it comes to you. Not only do they find you hella attractive, they feel like there's something about you they cannot copy, recreate, find in anyone else. Again, this is someone who doesn't want to stay away from you. This is a new person who's like, I can't help but go after that. This is a past person who's like, I can't help but want to come after you. I've been protecting myself from you, but I also want you. How fucking confusing is that? If it's been a while, some of you, this has been a while. Some of you, there's been some sense of sadness and disappointment. If this is a past person where you could have had to put a wall up or a guard up. That's going to be for some of you. Now, if this is a new person, this person could have been waiting for you to get over some sense of disappointment and allow your self to go to a new beginning. So if this is a new person, they've been trying to understand you, and they've been watching you, and they've been studying you while you're releasing and healing something. Releasing and healing someone who was very unhealthy and karmic and defensive and guarded and selfish. And you could have had to heal from that. Now, for some of you, this is that past person coming back. And they know that they disappointed you, and they know that you had to put a guard up because of their behavior. And they've done a lot of self-reflection on that behavior. But again, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. If someone can show you a horrible side of them, they're capable of that. Example, for me, I can be a horrible person if I want to be. And I will let you know real quick that I can be a horrible person. And people will be like, no, Danielle, you're so nice. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. You mess me up, I'm going to mess you up. You hurt my feelings, I'm going to hurt your feelings. Anyone can switch on the flip of a dime. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. If someone's able to cheat on every single spouse and every single boyfriend and girlfriend they've had, believe that they can do that to you. If someone's able to cut off their emotions and even act in a way that doesn't make logical sense because they care about you and they like you, yet they're treating you like you don't mean anything, make sure that you recognize that this person's capable of doing that. That's what I'm saying here. So if this is a past person, you need to recognize that you could have seen this person's behavior in a light that was not nice, that was not fun. And you might not ever want to see that version of them again if this is a past person. But you need to be aware that that person is capable of that. And you don't need to go in that relationship being very naive and dumb. If they're capable of being that person, make sure that you see that clearly. You can love them. It might not ever come out of them again. But it might whenever you guys separate or something bad happens. So make sure you see the situation for what it is. So if this is a past person, it's just someone who's recognizing their shitty behavior and they want to apologize. And you guys see where this can go. Have they changed if it's a past person? Oh, your guys' beliefs might not be the same though. You guys, okay, so here's the thing. If this is a past person, you guys love one another. You love them, they love you. But when it comes to values and morals, different people. When it comes to beliefs, different people. Can you live with someone where your where your morals, your values, and your beliefs are not the same? For each of you, it's going to be different. I am saying that there will be a difference if this is a past person, and you have to decide whether or not love is enough. If this is a new person, there is going to be a difference that you guys might have to overcome. Some of you could be scared of commitment. Someone here could be scared of commitment. Someone here could want a lover, but someone here might not want marriage or stability. So I'm seeing that as well. Yeah, okay, so no matter who this is, you're going to give a message of truth. So you're going to be honest with this person. You're going to say, hey, listen, this is what I want. This is what I expect. This is what I deserve. This is what you're going to give me. And this is my boundary if you don't. Again, you have to decide if love's going to be enough. I see here that you want to be loyal to this person. You want to give this person everything. But if you are aware that there is a difference between you two, I see that there could be a little fear. I also see that you might try to sneak away from the reality. So if this person has red flags, You might try to lie to yourself and go, yeah, they're red flags, Danielle, but I can live with those red flags. Okay, that's fine. But make sure that you're not lying to yourself. Make sure that you're not saying, okay, he or she cheated on all 10 boyfriend girlfriends. They won't cheat on me. Are you sure about that? Okay, he or she left everyone in the past after 2 to 3 years, but they really love me. And when they say they want long-term, they mean it. Are you sure about that? Your past has the tendency to repeat itself if you've not learned your behaviors and you've not learned that your actions and your choices will affect your future. If you're not careful, you're going to be able to sneak away from the truth. You're going to be able to say, hey, love's enough. Love is enough. But when this person is mad at you, how do they act? Do they act in a way that's loving? Because for some of you, if this is a past person, you guys are going to be battling between the old version of them and the new version of them. And you're going to have to be honest with them. You're going to have to be truthful, because that's the only way they're going to get to a place of deep self-reflection and recognize that a new beginning is possible. So whether this is a new person or a past person, I see you being honest. I see you being truthful. I see you being transparent. I see you guys deciding whether or not love's enough. Okay, if we don't have the same beliefs, traditions, values, morals, is love enough? For some of you, you're going to say yeah. For some of you, you're going to say, hell no, Danielle, love isn't enough. That's where you get to decide. Now, again, if this is a past person, I see that they disappointed you and I see that they want to come in and kind of make it right. If this is a new person, I see that they're trying to allow you to get over something, to heal from something or someone, and they want to come in and give you something. But I do see that you guys might have something you're going to have to work through where you guys aren't going to have necessarily the same viewpoint. For some of you, they're asking you to have the strength and the courage to recognize that this person might not be your forever. You're going to have to decide. Have the strength and the courage to stay single until this person is able to be partner material. So if this is a new person, they're saying, have the strength and the courage to be able to see this person through clear eyes. When they get mad at you, do they become cold and detached and vicious? Imagine how bad they're going to be if you guys fight or you get a divorce. They've got to temper those sides of themselves to recognize that you can be mad at your partner, you can be mad at your children, but being cold, giving them the silent treatment, being malicious is not love. And for some of you, if this is a past person, they got to grow up and recognize what a partner is, which means you have to have the strength and the courage to not settle for less just to have them, just because they say that they love you. Love is enough, but when does love give out? That's the question of the day. This is a new person. This is someone where you guys are going to have to kind of figure something out, and you need to be honest with yourself that it might be best for you to stay single and abundant and carefree until you know exactly what this person's bringing in, okay? Now, for some of you, someone here is doing self-reflection around taking impulsive action and what the outcome would be. So for some of you, this could be someone new that's wanting to move, wanting to separate from a girlfriend, a boyfriend, maybe a spouse. I don't know about all that. If they're thinking about it, they've not done it yet. They're thinking about, okay, I don't think this aligns with me anymore. I'm making a choice, and I can either make a choice from a practical and logical standpoint, or I can make a choice from love. What do I want for my life? Maybe this relationship isn't meant for me. Maybe me and this woman, this man isn't meant to be married anymore. Someone here could be kind of recognizing what they want in their life. But for some of you, if this is your story, you need to recognize that that could be a red flag. A red flag could be that this person is entertaining you or messing with you while they already have someone and they've not made a final choice yet. That's a lesson that they're learning. Your lesson, or your control in this situation, is whether or not you give this person the time of day. I'm seeing that they want you to have the strength and the courage to ask yourself the hard questions. Is this person emotionally fulfilling for me? Do they make me happy? And is this person showing up in a place where they're partner material? And what do I think partner material is? For each of you, it's going to be different, but for a lot of you, they're asking you to stand your ground until this person makes necessary changes. We don't care how passionate they are. We don't care if it does or does not make logical sense. Are they showing up in a way to get them what they want? And if that's you, are they showing up in a way that is morally correct for you, that makes you feel valued? An example would be if this person's got a girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, if they're entertaining you, talking to you, beating around the bush, how does that make you feel? And to be honest with you, at some point, you're probably going to judge them and go, okay, but if I was your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your spouse, you'd probably treat me the same way, which is giving me a little bit of an ick. I'm starting to see you through different eyes. You need to have the strength and the courage to go, no. You need to man up. You need to woman up. I'm seeing this as a red flag. You're very passionate, but that's all you are. You're passionate. You want something, but you think that's just enough. It isn't enough. Some of you are going to have the strength and the courage to go, this doesn't align with me. This doesn't align with my values. This doesn't align with what's morally correct for me. I don't believe in being someone's side chick or someone's side guy. And you're going to have to stand up for what you believe in. And this person's going to do self-reflection around the fact that they are showing up in a way that is crappy. And I see you getting defensive. I see you getting guarded. I see them being like, well, damn, I really like you. I'm really attracted to you. I feel like we have something special, but now you got a wall up. Yeah, because you disappointed them. Because you're out here acting like you can do whatever you want. Oh, I got impulses. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's going to put a bad taste in someone's mouth, okay? And there could be a lesson this person's learning around this behavior and around their actions. When you show up towards someone, that gives them a perspective on what your character is. So if you're messing with someone when you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, at first they might be like, oh, wait, I'm special. This is so great. I'm getting attention. But after a while, they're going to look at you and go, maybe that's not what it is. Maybe you just lack character. Maybe your morals are trash and you don't care about anyone but yourself. When that perspective shifts and they start looking at you like you're a selfish butthole, it's going to be really hard for that person to trust that you wouldn't treat them the same. That's what I'm getting here. And you need to have the strength and the courage to go, no, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to get. So again, for some of you, there's going to be red flags here. This person wants to understand you. They're obsessed with you, all of the things. They got a lot of passion. But does that passion have a direct path? Yeah, again, someone here is needing to make the final decision to either be single or to be confident enough to go after something that they want. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump into an extended and we're going to dig really deep into this person, what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what they're wanting. If they're getting out of something, why have they not left it? Why are they leaving it now? I want all of that. So if you want the extended, check it out down below. If not, I'll see you tomorrow.